I was thinking to myself, when did I want to make this video? Because I already uploaded a video today that was Kako versus Hughes, and I decided to go out to eat because I was like, hey, I could probably make this Mitch Eliot video when I come back. And now it is just before 5 p.m. I am a double quarter BLT and a chicken snack wrap ahead in my timeline, and I'm talking about Mitch Eliot. This is the newest Vancouver Canucks free agent signee, who, honestly, did any of you guys know about this guy before? Because I know I didn't. I absolutely had no idea that this guy even existed, and that's probably because he hasn't really been on the radar of any NHL fans. Unless you're a Sarnia Sting fan or a very heavily induced OHL fan, you probably don't know who Mitch Eliot is. And just from what I've seen, he seems like another player who is, as Canucks Army defined it, a lottery ticket. Mitch Eliot is a 20-year-old 1998-born right-handed defenseman, 6 feet tall and 170 pounds. He's had a really weird path going over to the OHL, because this season, 18-19, wherein he is 20 turning 21, is actually his first full OHL season. He played his draft year, which was 2015-16, with the Muskegon Lumberjacks of the USHL, wherein he grabbed himself 13 points in 55 games played. After that, he went over to Michigan State University for 2 years. In his 2 years with the NCAA, he grabbed himself a total of 61 games played and 8 points. 0.13 points per game throughout 2 seasons in the NCAA as an 18 and a 19-year-old. But towards the end of last season, 17-18, where he turned 20, he made himself over to the Sarnia Sting of the OHL, grabbed himself 3 points in 16 games played over there, and now this season, wherein he's 20, turning 21, he's one of the main defensemen on that decor. 27 points in 32 games played. He is 6th on his team in scoring. Now that's not necessarily all that bad, honestly. 27 points in 32 games, just under a point per game in the OHL as a right-handed defenseman. It's not a bad pickup to get if you're the Vancouver Canucks, if you're hoping that this guy can turn around his somewhat unproductive other seasons in the USHL and the NCAA and actually build off of his good OHL season this year. His elite prospects discussion paragraph says that he is a physical two-way defenseman that plays a structured, competitive game. Smooth skating complements his ability to control the puck at higher speeds. Displays a pretty hard shot and crisp tape-to-tape passing ability, but is actually relied more in the defensive zone. So, as you can see reading this, he doesn't sound like a bad guy to have on a team. Not necessarily somebody who can put up the points every single night, but somebody who does stabilize with good defensive play. But the only thing is, though, he is 20 years old, and he's dominating the OHL in terms of defenseman points. When it comes to the entirety of OHL defenseman points, Mitch Eliot is all the way up there at 5th total in the entire league. Now, he's behind guys like Ryan Merkley, Mac Holloway, and all that, guys who are supposed to become really, really good, but still, Eliot's doing pretty well. Now for the kicker. A lot of people are starting to wonder why exactly did the Canucks sign this guy. Well, it's based off of the prospect that he does continue to develop. If he doesn't, which is, let's say 50-50 or even likely that it doesn't happen, he'll probably fill out a spot with the Utica Comets towards the later parts of his career, which actually I don't like because Colton Saucerman is also a right-handed D on the Comets and he'd be shoving him down the depth chart if he were to make the Comets, but overall, this is just another random free agent signing. It's not necessarily a bad one to have, but it also is not necessarily one that guarantees a lot of success in the future. Mitch Eliot is now a Vancouver Canucks prospect. He was supposed to be drafted in 2016, but he wasn't, and now he's signed after a pretty good starting stint with the Sarnia Sting. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You're blessed at the Short Gaming, and bye.